Hey everybody, it's me, Michael V. Now, normally I don't do these kind of videos because I find them very lazy. However, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling pretty lazy. What I'm going to be talking about today is the Mortal Kombat fan base. Now, everyone knows I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. As a matter of fact, I got a lot of grief for it when I made my Street Fighter 2 review. Uh, I'd like to quickly clear something up about that. Uh, I got called biased a lot. They said the reason why you gave Street Fighter 2 an average score is because you're biased towards Mortal Kombat. However, while it is true that I am biased towards Mortal Kombat, uh, that just means that my Mortal Kombat reviews were biased. My reviews for Street Fighter are based off of my understanding of what makes a good game. Um, Honestly, I haven't played Street Fighter very often. I honestly only started playing Street Fighter about a year ago. So my reaction to Street Fighter 2 is not based on nostalgia. It's not based off of a hatred for Street Fighter. It's based off of me playing the game just like I would any other game. And honestly, I just felt it was an average game. But that's beside the point. What I'm really discussing is people's response to Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. When they first announced Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, everybody flipped their shit and said it was going to be the worst game ever. As a matter of fact, there was actually some people who, a couple days after Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe was announced, they actually sold their entire Mortal Kombat collection, which I find absolutely ridiculous because, for starters, it doesn't hurt Mortal Kombat to have their product being sold, because all it does is make people more interested in the franchise. But however, people were really flipping their shit, saying that this is going to be the end of Mortal Kombat, and as we all know, it was not. As a matter of fact, Mortal Kombat vs. DCU was a great success. It didn't save Midway, but it was a very successful game that most Mortal Kombat fans are extremely pleased with. As a matter of fact, I think it's one of the best Mortal Kombats that they ever made. Um, but they had a similar reaction to Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance when Ed Boon announced that he was going to throw out the old fighting engine and start from scratch and build the game from the ground up. Everyone flipped their shit and they said, "This is the end of Mortal Kombat. It's ridiculous." They were like, "After Mortal Kombat 3 and 4, this is the end. There's no way. Mortal Kombat's gone. I'm never playing Mortal Kombat again." And then Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance came out, and it was an amazing game, and it sold wonderfully. I think it might have won Fighting Game of the Year. I'm not sure. I know it won a Best of E3. Um, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance was extremely successful. There are some people out there today who don't like Deadly Alliance who are Mortal Kombat fans, but interestingly enough, when you actually talk to them, the reason why they say I don't play Deadly Alliance is because they think Deception is so good, and Deception is based off of Deadly Alliance's fight engine. Since it is a vast improvement on the old fight engine, it's always preferable to play the better version. However, that just shows you how influential Deadly Alliance was to the franchise. Granted, I will say that Armageddon was kind of, it was okay. It's not a bad game. I still prefer to play it over a lot of the fighting games out there. However, it just wasn't to the par of Deception, which they really set the bar really high for Deception, and they just couldn't jump over it, you know, that's that soon after. However, Armageddon is also a result of Midway pushing the game out before it was completely ready. Everybody at the Mortal Kombat team all agree that the game was really, they just wish they had a little bit more time with the game. And so, when they announced that they were changing the fighting engine and that they were going to include DC characters, everyone flipped their shit and said it's the end of Mortal Kombat, and the game came out, and everyone was like, oh shit, and they kind of, uh, found themselves with their foot in their mouth because the game was actually extremely good. The point behind this whole thing, Deadly Alliance and DC Universe, people saying that, oh my god, it's the end of Mortal Kombat and the games end up being awesome, is Ed Boon knows what he's doing. most people who make video games have been in the game business for 5, maybe 7 years at the most. Ed Boon has been doing this for a really long time. Mortal Kombat alone is 16 years old. Do you realize that he's been doing this since the freaking Super Nintendo? So just think about that. Just stop for 1 second and think about how much experience this man has. Alright? He's absolutely brilliant. The games that he comes out with are amazing. Uh, so really, what this video is really, it's less of a statement, more of a desperate plea, saying that when Ed Boon announces the next Mortal Kombat and everyone decides it's going to be the end of the Mortal Kombat, stop and think, this guy knows how to make games a lot better than you do. Most of you people out there who shit all over DC Universe before it even came out don't know how to make a video game. I would love to give you guys all the software you need to make a video game, and I'm sure what you would come out with would be the biggest piece of crap ever. So, yeah, so the basic point here is don't flip your shit when Ed Boon announces something that sounds ridiculous to you because he knows better than you do. So, saying that, I'm Michael V, and this is me talking about stuff. Oh, wait, and one more thing. I also have another YouTube channel which you guys may or may not know about. It's just started, but essentially it's where I do all my bullshitting videos, like this one. This will be posted on there. The link will be put in the description, and you guys can go and you can check out that YouTube channel. Essentially, most of it is going to be just me playing other people in Mortal Kombat, whether it be on my arcade machine or online, but every now and then it will have some silly rant like this on there too. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks, guys. Bye.